So I am making a video about coloring your hair at home. I know a lot of people are doing stuff at home themselves. I personally don't color natural colors anymore. Like, I hate doing natural colors. Unnatural colors are my favorite thing ever, but they don't always turn out the right way because I'm not a colorist, and so I'm just experimenting. My hair is short enough to where I feel like experimenting isn't a big deal, and I can just go get it cut out, or if I really feel like it, shave it off. I did do that 2 years ago because I got sick of it and it just wasn't working. So some people can do it, some people can't. But I did have someone mention to me that I should make a video about coloring my hair at home and some of the steps I take. I take a lot of steps, like before, during, and after coloring. So right now, this is a 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, and color depositing that's from a brand called Enrage. I will list any products I list. They'll be in the link in the comments or the bottom of the video. So if you're interested in looking them up or trying them out, they'll be there where I got them, if I forget to mention it. One of the first steps is if you have darker hair, because my hair is dark brown, like it's a few shades off from being black. So I have to really bleach it more than once. So you have to go through that brown chicken stage and then get to somewhat like light blonde. And then if you really want it white, at least 3 times before you get it that like strip all the melanin out of your hair, because that's really what you're doing, is lifting all the color out. They say lifting, but you're pulling the melanin out of your hair. One of the things with bleaching that I found that I don't like is certain brands do tend to pull so much at once that it causes your hair to be very dry and very straw-like, and if you already have like say curly hair and it's like that naturally, it's gonna suck when you bleach it. So one of the brands I found I really like is one from Sally's called Light Bright or Bright White. I don't remember the name. I just remember it's in a purple tube and you mix it with volumizer. It's really nice because it goes up to 8 levels of whitening. Instead of having to bleach it 2 and 3 times, I'm doing it 1 time. So, and doing that with a, like, say, 20 volumizer, it's really nice because it doesn't over-process my hair. And that's the biggest thing with bleaching is if you're over-processing, it gets all that gummy feeling and almost giving yourself a chemical haircut, which is never good. Nobody wants their hair to feel gummy and, like, you know, it's falling out. Not what you want. So once I do that, then I pick the color, and a lot of it has to do more with what I'm thinking it's going to look like, because what I found with unnatural colors is the color it is when you paint it on and your hair is damp, that like wet paint color is the color it's coming out. So however bright, however dark, however light, that's what you got. And that can be a good or bad thing depending on what you were trying to get. One of the ones I found that's really good for mixing for lighter colors, there's one by Manic Panic that is a pasteurizer, so it's a white one that you mix in. However, depending on how much hair you have, it can either be too much or not enough. For me, it ends up being too much because it's a very big jar of hair color, and I hate wasting it, so sometimes I try and keep it, or at least save it somewhere where it's stored for a little while. I don't know what that is because I haven't really looked up storing hair color and if that's a good idea. But again, short hair is a lot easier than if you're doing it with long hair, so be careful if you try this. The other thing that I like using is there's one by Wella that is a pre-made mix, and it is a bright white color which works really well to lighten another color. It's only about 2 ounces, so it's actually really good if all you're trying to do is get like a pastel color and change the shade of something. So maybe you want 2 shades of blue or 2 shades of purple, or to have it, you know, a gradient color. You can still do that, and you're just basically paint that. The idea is you're turning your hair into a white canvas when you're bleaching it, and then you're painting it on, and how you paint it on is how it's going to look. Longer hair is a little bit different because you can pull it forward or section it out. With shorter hair, I can't see it, and I don't necessarily have somebody here to help me when I'm doing it. Like, I might have my boyfriend look at it and make sure that I got everything, but I'm not necessarily going to like color the back of my hair because I'm not myself. So those are things. I look more now for brands that tend to be either vegan ones because they don't do as much damage to my hair, and the color is still very, very vibrant. One of the ones I really like are Mid-Atlantic for their colors. When I did Emerald, they had the best green that I have ever used, and it was my favorite because it was this blue-green color that lasted forever. Now, another caveat to doing unnatural colors is how quickly they fade. Depending on what color you're using, purples, pinks, reds, those stay in most people's hair because you already have those colors in your hair naturally, so the color deposits and holds onto your hair follicle better. Blues, greens, those are a little tougher because they're really, really unnatural, and it's a lot harder for your hair to hang on to them. When I did bright blue, I did have to recolor it again to get the color back and the vibrancy back because it did fade very quickly. One thing I do to make the color last longer is a color sealer type of conditioner. That's also one that I use from Ion that I get at Sally's. It holds your color into your hair. You can use it 2 or 3 times a week when you wash your hair, either with your conditioner or in place of your conditioner. And you let it sit in your hair for about 2 to 3 minutes and then rinse it out. I found that it works really well if you're using it either with or in place of your conditioner every time you wash your hair, which shouldn't be that often when you dyed your hair fades. So instead of lasting, 3 to 4 weeks because they're semi-permanent, it could be 7 to 8, which is a really long time for a unnatural color. So other than using the shampoo that you wash in over time, this one, the only difference with this is it doesn't actually color your natural hair. So your roots, when they start coming in, it won't touch it. It doesn't color it, it doesn't change it. It just kind of fades into it and only touches the parts you bleach. So that's the one thing about the shampoo that I don't like, but I'm using it more so I can let the roots go out a little bit and it's not as obvious because the purple is dark enough and close enough to my color that I don't feel like I have to bleach it immediately. Because as soon as I see roots, I want to bleach it again and I want to start over with the new color. But it's not always the healthiest thing for your hair. Speaking of healthy things for your hair, aftercare for your hair is extremely important. Using conditioners, masks, any kind of leave-in conditioner, especially. I have a mix that I make from hair olive oil, hair coconut oil, other things like Biolage, milk, hair leave-in, some other things like oils for your hair, some Patchouli oil for my hair. I mix them all together and I will spray them in my hair after I get out of the shower while it's damp. So at least it dilutes it a little bit so it's not so heavy and makes it greasy. But that is a huge part of aftercare for your hair, is keeping it conditioned, because it's already going to be really dry, and the drier it is, the more brittle it is, the more it breaks, the more the color fades. So keeping it soft and keeping it healthy is a huge part of caring for colored hair. Even if you do natural colors, you should still be putting things in it to moisturize your hair. Because if you think about it, when you're bleaching it or when you're coloring it, you're stripping out natural melanin and putting in a chemical. So if you're putting in that chemical, it's drying out the follicle even more. So you have to redeposit things that will contribute to the moisture. Those are big things for me, and it takes, several processes and several steps. But plenty of people do this when they, wash their face. There are 3 or 4 different things they do after they wash their face, between toner, moisturizer, and other things you do. Your hair is no different, or at least I don't think it should be. So those are some tips that I have about coloring your hair. Next time I color my hair, I'll record the process, because once I'm out of the purple, I'm going to be trying to go to gray. The color I have will be navy, and then as you wash it, it fades out to gray. So it lasts a little bit longer, because it's this weird additive that I have, also a Sally's, that you put in that turns it ashy. But with the right toner, see, I mix things and I experiment. With the right toner, it then turns it kind of a silver color. And I had it when I did it last summer, and it lasted for about 4 months. Couldn't see the roots right away. It lasted a really long time. So I was really impressed with how it worked. So I'm hoping that the next time I do it, it's the same thing. So we'll see the process when I try that next. So keep your eye out for the next one.